Do you believe in aliens? Now, some of you might say yes, and some of you might say no, but apparently NBC News says otherwise.
And you might miss it. But Jessica Ortiz didn't.
Like, I'm going crazy. I'm literally going crazy. Like, I'm losing my mind. And I took the phone to my son. So I was like, can you check this for me? I was like, am I seeing things, or is this what I'm seeing?
What do you see? Here it is paused. It's from her ring video from June 5th in Southern California.
It looks like we got our first hard-hitting evidence of aliens. Maybe Trump wanted to get everybody off the Epstein file, so they had to throw us a little bit of alien footage. But as much as I want to sit here and say yes, it's aliens, I'm about like 95% sure it's not alien. I just can't see a reality aliens being gray and slender and have like an egg shape for a fucking brain. I just can't see it. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's got a fucking gamer neck.
This space with beings and creatures that we are not readily able to recognize or acknowledge that are there.
He's a crime scene reconstruction expert. With Jessica's information, he worked on an incident report and even this 3D model.
Based on the totality of circumstances and the evidence we had, we estimate that the creature is about 3 feet tall, with 2 arms and 2 legs, walking at what we would consider a normal pace.
Dude, I cannot believe they fucking got a crime scene reconstruction expert just to talk about fucking aliens. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me, I think that's kind of like a Wendy's employee who, like, knows about, like, rocket science or something. Why did they not get, like, a crazy guy that's, like, all into, like, UFOs and shit and, like, just, like, aliens? To me, that's an expert. And then we get this absolute beautiful render of Roger from American Dad trying to go get some pecan sandies. Knowing anybody can be an expert on news, I thought I would throw my hat in the ring knowing I'm a very expert individual when it comes to the extraterrestrial. And knowing I have a little bit of autism, I mean artistic ability, I'm going to draw to you what I think the alien looks like in this picture. Now, in the same position as the alien was standing, I tried to recreate it as best I could. Now, some of you might think this came off of www.rule34.com, but this is a absolute accurate representation on what the alien looks like in the footage. Now, the most noticeable thing about this alien is it has 3 breasts. That I can only theorize that aliens probably fuck like rabbits. Also, I do believe that these aliens are unisex, and that's why this one has a floppy, juicy wiener. My theory is why the government is covering up aliens is mainly because they have bigger girth than us, and that's why our US government covers up aliens. Because if it came out that aliens were true, it would become a universal fact that Earth has the smallest wieners in the known galaxy, and with no girth means no big dick energy, which means no power. I think I earned my expert title now.
But are you ready for the bubble to pop?
I think it's a human.
And why would you say it's a human even though the shape is so weird?
What we see really in the camera is not necessarily what you will see in your eyes, right? Because it goes through all these image compression and it goes through the transmission, all these processes.
Dr. Sean Pang is an expert in digital cameras and imaging at UCF. He says the low light and the video compression is what fools us. And while he's confident a human walked through the camera, he can't say what the person actually looked like in the first place.
Those information lost in the encoding and decoding process.
Ah, that's what they want you to believe. See, they're just telling you that because they don't want you to worry about big dick alien man with 3 titties. But no, in all honesty, this is probably the best answer they could probably get. Due to the circumstances that this is like at nighttime, and the video's compression. But I'm not a digital camera expert, I'm a extraterrestrial expert. So it might be true, I just don't know.
Pointed out to us by paranormal investigator Zach Bagans.
I'll admit it does look very alien-ish, especially with the elongated head and with the very hunched over back. Skinny neck, and I saw what appeared to be very skinny arms.
So they may still be out there. But it seems like Jessica has nothing to worry about.
If she isn't reporting anything inside of her house, no strange phenomena, she doesn't see bright lights in her bedroom, she's not levitating or being hoisted up into a mothership, I wouldn't see there's anything to worry about. But I cannot conclude that this is a hoax.
If she's not being possessed by the devil and doesn't look like that one bitch from Exorcist, then she's probably okay. My conclusion in all this, you can look at this in either one or two ways. You can either believe that it's an alien, but it's a smudged up video camera, or it was just a digital camera doing some phony baloney. I'm sorry to say it, man, but I can't see a world where if we do find aliens, they look exactly like the aliens that are depicted in fiction. There's just no fucking way. Like, this is just a what if scenario, right? If we did find aliens, I kind of imagine like aliens looking just like us, but with tiny different abilities. Like, if there was like a planet that had like a water world, I can easily imagine there being like a human like person with like the ability to breathe longer, or like some kind of ability to breathe in water better, pretty much. And the reason I say that is just look at Earth, really. I mean, we already got people who evolved their fucking lung capacity. I mean, do you guys remember the Bajau people? Like, no joke, these guys can hold their breath underwater for like 13 minutes. We got some people that can handle the sun's gaze, and then we have some people that need sunscreen every time they go out the door. I wouldn't be surprised if we went to another planet and was like the same kind of humanoid people, but with different abilities. That being said, I think we just have to get away from this idea that aliens are green, slender, and have egg shapes. Because if aliens do exist, and they do come to Earth, they're gonna think we're a bunch of racists. And let's be honest, if they got the good shit, we gotta set a good example, you know? But tell me what you think of all this. Is it just a bunch of phony baloney, or is it something that should be treated as real? That's pretty much it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, skiddly bubbity boop. I'm out.